everyone. So I just want to show you how to use Google Meet, and how to use it actively in the classroom to engage students at home while teaching students in class. So I use this whether I'm doing a PowerPoint, and I can give the same PowerPoint to the kids at home as well as the kids that are in class. But I also will use this for activities and just to keep the conversation open with kids at home. So the first thing you're going to see on my computers is I do have two computers active, and they're both just on Google right now. So the key to success is to go to Google Classroom for both computers. You're going to do it on the desktop as your one computer and a personal device as your other one. For a lot of you, it'll be Chromebooks. I know some people have their own iPads or own computers, but you're going to need two, one desktop and one other device. So the first thing you'll do once you're in Google Classroom is you'll choose whatever class you want to log into, and you'll do that on both devices. So I'm just going to Google Classroom on both devices. From there, I'm going to enter the Google Meet for both classes, okay? Now, for some of you, there might not be a link right here, so it'll say something like generate meet link. Actually, I might be able to show you. No, my other classes all have it. So it'll say generate meet link, and you're gonna wanna click that, okay? To make sure it's visible so that kids can click it, you would go to settings, you would scroll down to, where is it? Meet right here, and then you just make sure that this switch is on, visible to students, okay? So if I turn this off, they actually can't enter the Google Meet. So I'm gonna always leave that on. Make sure that's saved. So at the top of my Google Classroom, you'll see that that link is now always going to be there. And students know that this is how to enter a meet at this point. They've been logging in with this link for most of their classes, or at least some of their classes, so they do know that this link is here. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna enter on your desktop by clicking that link, and you'll enter on your other device, your Chromebook. Okay, so you'll see that there is no microphone on the desktop. Students cannot hear you because the computers don't have microphones. Okay, they also can't see you through the desktop because there is no camera. So this screen is mostly just going to be to project your PowerPoint or whatever it is your lesson you are doing. So you'll click join now, and you'll see in the Google Meet that it's just me right now, okay? But kids will enter that way. All right, so there's no camera, there's no microphone, and that's okay. Now you're going to do the same thing on your Chromebook. You're going to click join now. You can choose to go in with your face. You could turn your camera off if you feel more comfortable that way, or you can leave it on. But both of these are going to be left on normally, so they can hear you and that they can see you. Again, if you don't want to be seen, that's totally fine. Okay? So I'm going to click join now, and all of a sudden you're going to hear that it got loud, and I wanted you to hear that because that's what's going to happen the first time you do this. Okay, so there is a key to success here, and what you're going to do is you're going to go on your desktop, not on your Chromebook, just on your desktop. You're going to right-click the tab that has the Google Meet in it, and you're going to click Mute Site. And you'll never have to do that again on this desktop. If you go to another classroom, because you're switching classrooms, you'll have to do it on that one. But once you've done it, it is set. So now I can turn my sound back up, and there's no back feed. Okay, so that fixes the back feed issue. So you're gonna hear it get really loud. To make it stop being loud, you can just turn the volume down, but you're gonna wanna mute the site. And that is just for the desktop, okay? So now I have two computers going, right? My students will be seeing anything I put here, because I'm going to present this screen, but I am using this to be heard and sometimes to be seen if you want to be seen at all. So I could turn that camera on. As you can see me now. So if I want to give a PowerPoint or some kind of presentation, I would go to Google Classroom, or I would go to my drive, wherever it is I'm trying to get to. All right, and I would choose whatever it is I am teaching for the day. For some reason, here we go, wrong classroom. And I would just choose whatever it is I want to show them. So here's my syllabus. And right now, if you're in the Google Meet, you'll see they can't see it. But the kids in class can. So the problem we have to solve here is how can we get the kids in the Google Meet to see what the kids in class are seeing. So all you would do is go back to the Google Meet on the desktop. Okay, and you're going to click present now, okay? And you can choose whether you want your entire screen, just a window, or a Chrome tab. Okay, a Chrome tab means that they will only ever see that tab. They will never see you flip out of it. Even if you change the tab, they won't see that. If you click your entire screen, they'll always see what you're doing. And that can be beneficial if that's what you want to do. If you want to show a movie, you're going to want to click entire screen, okay, because the sound will be coming from a different portal. Okay, so I'm just going to click entire screen. It doesn't matter too much which one you choose. So I clicked entire screen, and now I'm going to go back to that PowerPoint. I'm going to click present, and you'll see that it is now in the Google Meet. It is also on the projector. So I can give a presentation, and students will see it in the class. They'll see it in Google Meet, and because I have this second device, they can now hear me. Okay, so that's the simplest way to go about this. Again, all I did was I logged into Google Meet on both computers. I muted the tab up here, muted the site by right-clicking. Again, once you do that on one computer, you don't have to do it again. Okay, and then I clicked present mode. You are down here. Okay, and I can show you how to do that again. All you do is click present now, and it doesn't matter too much which one you click. I just always click entire screen. And now everyone in the Google Meet will see my presentation. Everyone at school will see my presentation. Okay, so this is a great way to kind of teach the way you used to teach if you're someone who likes to give lectures or likes to engage the whole class at once. This is a great strategy. All right, if you have any questions, feel free to email me. I can give you some other tips and tricks, but I'm going to leave you with that. 2 devices, mute this site, right? Use this one for sound and for your camera. Use this one to present. All right, if you have any questions, email me, and good luck out there.